Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 7th, 2025, Tuesday, and we will start with Wordle numbers 1571 first. Put in my starting word, strip. Okay, that's not the answer today. And no letters. Okay, I should have thought of like a backup rule. Like, what do I do when I don't have any of those? Really could try some of the other vowels. What shall I do? Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, Uncle. I'm guessing uncle has been done before. What about ankle? I guess that one has also been done before. Hmm. Should I do? What should I do? Do something like played. Okay, we've got an L now. Huh. Could be double L Y word. Fully, gully, bully, bulky. Try bulky. Nope. Oh, there's a Y in the word, but it's not where I thought it was gonna be. Very interesting. Okay. If the Y's not there, could it start with a Y? Or it could be like nylon. Nylon looks pretty good, actually. Let's see here. Y here, like blank. No P. GY file. Hi. Okay, what about Y here? I don't think so. We do need another vowel, so it has to be an O something. Y-O, YOLO. I quite like nylon, so I think I'm gonna go for that, and we'll see if that doesn't place the Y at least. All right, nice nylon. Okay, I mean, I think not bad. Getting a four, especially when the starting word was not good, totally no letters revealed. I think that getting in four is not too bad. Okay, let's look at the Squirtle. Today's answer is nylon. Started with strip. 2,322 possible words left, so quite a fair amount there. Played. I think was not too bad. 66. Yeah, that's a pretty good reduction. Okay, and then bulky. Nylon. Okay, after bulky, we could have had what? Xylol and Xylol. Oh, Xylol. Yeah, I've used that one previously as a starting word, as a guess. But not really. I don't really think that's a common word or possible word at all. It's just an interesting word to use, a five-letter word that exists, but I don't think it will ever be the answer. So after bulky, I really think the only one left was nylon, so that's the only one. After clade, we could have had so many: golly, holly, folly, jolly, lolly, lowly, woolly, nobly, molly, gully, bully, fully, lobby, uh, bulky, yeah, mogul. That's a good one, mogul. Mogul. Okay, on. And then ghoul. Hmm. So yeah, quite a lot. I think a good at least maybe what 20 of them, although probably some have already been used before, so maybe slightly less than that, maybe 10, 15 out of the 20 possibly. So bulky was a good eval, even though I wasn't sure about it. I was just like, okay, you know what? It tests some of the letters that I was thinking of, and luckily it wasn't any of those. So that's good. Curious to know if ghoul and the other one that I thought was interesting, mogul. I've been done before. Those are some very interesting words. I kind of like checking those and see. Ghoul. Yep, ghouls were done before May 7th, 2023. Okay, what about try bulky? Bulky is also been generated first. Or clade. Nope, clade's still available. That one's possible. I think clade is to do with like I don't know, disease or biology or something like that. I can't remember. Mogul. Oh, mogul has not been the answer before. That one I think is a very interesting word that could be quite tough because of the way the construction is. That could be a pretty tricky word. That's what I'm thinking. The way the word is formed. So we'll see what happens when the word comes out. And I think it's fairly likely possible answer on the word list there could be used. But yeah, getting it in four, I think is not too shabby at all. I'm not going to complain about that. All right. Let's move on to connections. Okay, we are playing connections number 849. All right. Today's 16 words are buzz, crew, fanny, pack, ring, talk, chair, cake, dirt, group, bread, scats, bouquet, bunch, dish, and alt. Fanny spelled like that is like a name because I'm thinking of fanny pack, which I know fanny and pack are side by side. I'm thinking of Fanny. Now, so that's what I'm thinking of. Fanny could be a person's name or something else. Don't know. Can leave it there in case if fanny pack is an alternative spelling that I might not be aware of. Okay, buzz cut, crew cut, any other kinds of haircuts? We'll see that though. Dirt, dish, buzz, talk could all be sort of like, you know, gossiping. I could think of that. Okay, so maybe consider that and put that one to the side. Crew, group, bouquet, and bunch are collective nouns. Be one. Altar boy. Brent. It's Brent. Oh, wait a minute. I think they end in musicals. Fanny ends in N. Brent ends in rent. Cher ends in hair. And then Scats ends in cats. Okay, so these four are the musicals. Then we've got pack, which also is a collective noun, could be pack, ring, kick, and altar. Okay. Pack, ring, kick, altar. Cake, ring, and altar, I think, definitely one group. It's whether pack goes with the others or not. Group. Bouquet, well, I was saying bouquet, I think, but bouquet is not a collective noun, is it? A bouquet of, oh, actually, it is bouquet of flowers. But oh, okay, bouquet, ring, cake, and altar. Wedding. Okay, all right. I see. So that's wedding. So let's work it out. If I can work it out, what colors there are to make the reverse ribbon, which I think I've got all the groups. Buzz, dirt, and hot dish. Could be the purple. Could be any of the other colors. I'm not sure just yet. I think we'll do the musicals first. That one could be the purple. Fanny, Cher, Brent, and Skets. They end in musicals. Maybe Broadway musicals. Musicals plus starting letter. Okay, sure, whatever. I think they've all been on Broadway before, but I don't know. Okay. Collective nouns could be the blue, bouquet, pack. No, sorry, wedding, bouquet, bunch, crew, group. Okay, then I don't think they're exactly. Are they all a crew? Maybe, yeah. Collective nouns, perhaps we could say. Or maybe the wedding one is blue. Think about it. Which one is tougher, the wedding one or bunch, group, crew, pack? That one does seem a little bit easy. But Birds of a Wedding also seems kind of obvious. So I'm like, would that even be blue? Okay, maybe I'll do that one for the blue, the wedding. I'm not sure. Bouquet, altar, cake, and ring. Things you need for a wedding. Something on blue, is it? Seen at a wedding. Green figures. Okay. I think group, crew, pack, bunch could be the blue then. Try that. No, that's the blue. Team is the blue. And top dirt, dish, bus, gossiping. Gossip, yeah, that's the yellow. Okay. I struggle so much to get the reverse ribbon because I never get the other groups right. Usually I mix up green and yellow, but on occasion I do mix up the blue as well. Usually the purple is for me the easiest one to figure out which one is purple. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get an actual proper reverser because all these are like mango reverser, but not exactly a proper reverse. But well, I did add to my purple first batch, so that is something. Didn't make any mistakes. Difficulty. Okay, so let's look at the groups first. We got rent. That one, I think that is it really about people like poor artists trying to pay rent. I don't remember. Let's check the music. Um, Okay, it's a rock musical based on the 1896 opera La Boheme. Okay, wait, it's still okay. Yeah, so young artists, impoverished young artists, struggling to survive and create a life in Lower Manhattan's East Village in the thriving days of the bohemian cultural alphabet city under the shadow of HIV/AIDS. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the HIV/AIDS. I just remember like obviously because it's called red, like they're poor, you know. Yeah, impoverished young artists. Okay, and then hair. Oh, That's different from Hair's. Right. So what's Hair the musical? I've never heard of it, but I've heard of it, but I haven't heard of Hair musical. Hmm, let's see. Okay. Hair, the American tribal love rock musical, reflects the creator's observations of the hippie counterculture and sexual revolution of the late 1960s, and several of its songs became anthems of the anti-Vietnam War movement. The musical's profanity, its depiction of the use of illegal drugs as treatment of sexuality, its reverence for the American flag, and its nude scene caused controversy. Oh, okay. Well, it seems that I only know it by name, but I did not know the stories about that. Okay, I had no idea. Okay, so learn something new today. And Fanny ends in Annie, and the musicals of the I think it's a redheaded orphan girl, and I just know she likes to sing. Okay, it's short musicals. And then Cats, of course, Andrew Lloyd Webber, Cats ends in Cats. Uh, I mean, all I know is that they're singing cats, like, but not really cats even. They're like cat people. I don't know, but the movie they did a movie about that, of course, some years back, which looked really weird. I think I don't know if it was using. I think they was using CGI or something, but it was bad. It was nightmare fuel, to be honest. Scene at a wedding. Okay, altar bouquet, cake ring. Pretty obvious. Pretty simple. Don't know if I really think that one works as the green today, but okay. I messed that one up. And then team, bunch, crew, group, pack. Very. That one's also very easy. Even if you say it's a blue, I feel like it's a really easy blue. Gossip, buzz, dirt dish, talk, all just ways of spreading gossip, talking stories about other people behind their back, that kind of thing, which I do tend to enjoy indulging in from time to time, depending on who I'm talking to. All right, well, that was today's connections. I don't think it was that hard. Probably, yeah, probably was the hardest today. I can see that. I think people know this enough to sort of look for like weird words. Because other than that, what could? Because I was thinking, what could Brent have been? You mean, is it like a name of someone? I mean, other than that, and Brent and Fanny could be names, perhaps. Then when you look at the bag, then it becomes clear what it is. So I don't think it's that tricky. So maybe I'll say 2 out of 5. I don't think it's that challenging. But we'll see what the results say later on. The stats when you guys share with me. All right, let's play the last daily game for today, which is the Elephant's Mini Crossword. Great. Okay, I thought it was unloading for a second. Okay, by Elizabeth C. Korsky. Let's go. Musicals, eh? Broadway. One across. Broadway producer's dream. I don't know. One down. Jeer. I feel like something like Jeer is what? Is it like to tease someone or something? Or I don't know. Two down. Industry titan. Not sure. Three down. Thus. Could be hence. But then I'm not sure. Four down. Expensive. Pricey. Maybe. Five down, rear. Maybe the back. But then what is this then? I don't know. Six across, trauma, the invisible epidemic, author Paul. Don't know. Seven across, celery poet Nash. I've heard of Ogden Nash. Is this that person? Maybe it's not pricey then. Okay. I could try Ogden. See if that does anything. Eight across, amalgamated. Oh, is that like together, like united or something like that? I'm not sure. Nine across, Broadway producer's nightmare. Flock? That'd be right. Flop. Okay, let's do flop. Because I'm thinking two down could actually be mogul, which we were just talking about. Thus. Could be and so. Sparkle. Expensive. Steep. Okay. Five down. Rear. Like hind quarters. Okay. Okay. Broadway Business Dreams. A smash. Other palm. I don't know, maybe content. And then a fused. Okay, there we go. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Okay, actually not that bad because I was really worried for a second because I was quite confused for a good 20 seconds, I think. Let's take a closer look at the clues. One across Broadway producer's dream, right? You want something that is a hit, right? Hit on Broadway is a smash. Contrasting with Nine Across, which is the Broadway producer's night movie, is a flop, which the musical does not do well. One down, jeer. Okay, so I guess it means also scoff. Just check what else could because I was thinking jeer is like almost like a mocking, insulting thing. Right. See, to speak or cry out with derision or mockery. To deride or mocking insulting remarks, or sounds taunt. Okay, but there are two. Mocking insulting remarks. So scoff is the same thing, I guess. Okay, let's see. Expression of scorn, derision, or contempt. I don't scorn, mockery. Okay, derision, scoff. Okay, so that's why it's the same. I didn't realize that scoff is just like the sound, but that yeah, that means the same thing. 2 down. Industry titan, a really what do you call that? It's like a very rich and powerful person in the industry, right? Mogul, right? We're just talking about in the other puzzle about the word mogul being a good possible answer for Wordle because it hasn't been used before. 3 down. Thus, we were saying that is and so, but I was thinking of hence, but that was the answer point. Yeah. And so, can say that. 4 down. Expensive is like when prices are very steep, very sharp. Yeah, we have 5 down. Rear, also behind the back part. Yeah, animal. Person. 6 across. Trauma, the invisible epidemic. Author Paul Conti. I don't know who Paul Conti is, nor what the book. Okay. Go in here. Conti. Okay, wait. Author. Yep. Dr. Paul Conti is a graduate of Stanford University School of Medicine. He completed his psychiatry training at Stanford and Harvard, where he was appointed chief resident. Okay. So he's got books, trauma works, mental health, and things like that. Okay, interesting. 7 across. Celery poet Nash. I've heard of a poet called Ogden Nash, but I didn't know that Ogden had a poem called Celery. Is it to talk about how much celery tastes terrible? Because that would agree. Okay, let's see. Celery. Why is it not there? Okay, let's try on Google then. Ogden Nash. Okay, sorry. Nash. Celery. Oh, so we've got maybe an excerpt of the poem, or if it's like. So apparently this website is dead. Okay, something like that. Let's see this one. Allpoetry.com. Okay, so is that it? That's the poem. Celery raw develops the jaw, but celery stewed is more quietly chewed. Is this really by Ogden Nash? I literally have no idea. I don't know if this is even true. I would have to verify this. Oh, it seems like, well, there are a couple of results. I guess should be true. Celery raw develops the jaw, stewed is more quietly chewed. I guess all it just means is that tough celery, well, that helps you using your jaw. And stewed celery, is quieter. I mean, I don't know. It's just right. Humorous change in texture, but I don't know what else there is to it. I don't ask me to interpret the meaning because I don't know. But it's an interesting and short and cute poem. 8 across. Amalgamated. Right. It's not saying get united. So right. Fused. I couldn't think of the word fused. Right. That was the thing. Yeah. There we go. That was all the clues. I think Twice probably was just 6 across 7 across a bit tougher. Conti and Ogden because I didn't know some of those names, or I wasn't sure of the poet's names. So that's a little bit tricky. Other than that, I don't think it's that tough. You probably will get the answers once you get a couple of letters going. You should be able to figure it out. All right. Let me know how you did for today's Wordle, Connections, and LNM's mini concert. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next.